Oh my god. Look what we have here. We have a little retro playthrough action. We have the first Super Mario Brothers, a game that I love, a game that I've played many times. I've streamed this countless times on Twitch. I've been talking about doing some retro playthroughs, and I think this is like, this is the one to start with. This is like the most retro I can go through. I actually just recently found my NES, so I'm gonna need an adapter, but Nintendo 64, NES games. I got a PlayStation 2 that still works pretty well. The possibilities are endless here, so I kind of feel like just playing through anything, you know? It'll give me a good opportunity to revisit some stuff that I hadn't beaten yet. I could do like a little series of this. I wouldn't mind that, you know? Just some chill retro stuff. This game, for the most part, not a whole lot that I can't get through. Should I do the whole thing, or should I do like a warp pipe thing? I don't know. I might just do the whole thing. Although there's no telling if I'll actually beat it if I do the whole thing, to be honest. You guys have probably seen me play this on Twitch. Anybody who's here from the channel. And you know that sometimes things don't go the way they are planned. I was joking that I was going to speedrun this one time. There's no shot. Let me tell you, there's no shot. I'm just so uncoordinated with, I mean, really everything, but especially like games and speedruns and things. You know, Mario 64 is a game that I played the shit out of as well. I mean, just absolutely played so much. And, man, I just, to this day, have not even come close to beating the game. I think I don't remember what I did on Twitch. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, if I actually got... On the Switch controller, it's so hard to do those little slip-through moves there. Yeah, Mario 64, that was a great game. Frustrating as hell with the controls and stuff, but... not that any of this matters, because I can just... Yeah, who cares? I think I can still get it, actually. Now I'm like... I don't know, now that flower, I have a vendetta against that flower. Yeah, that's what I thought, flower. Get in me. Yeah, I don't know. I played a lot of 64 on stream, and I don't remember how close I got to beating it, actually. I don't think I got to the third Bowser. I think I was only on the second one, maybe. Exploring the worlds for me, in any game, collecting things and exploring the worlds were always my, like, favorite. So, you know, Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie were, like, right up my alley. Two games I'm definitely playing on YouTube. And two games I've played a bunch of times on Twitch, but also two games I've never beaten. So even though I loved those games, I never actually beat them. I think we'll play through the whole thing. Why not? You know, let's just look at all these levels. That first level is so iconic. I have probably gone through that level about 200, 300 times easy. And, you know, I mean, I think that's a realistic estimation because I played it a ton as a kid. I'm sure I've died a bunch. You know, I played the harder difficulty or whatever once you beat this, and then they replace all the Goombas with the freaking Beetles. But, man, doesn't this game just bring back all of the memories? Although, who knows, because, you know, how old is everybody watching, honestly? Like... Some people might not be old enough to even remember the console this came out on. I'm sure people, you know, that are really into games look up the retro and stuff, but man, when I was talking about a retro game when the 64 came out, like, this was retro when the 64 was out, you know what I mean? Like, that was 10 years old when the 64 came out. I hate that I missed that coin, but I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. We're not making any dumb decisions here. We're going for it. We're gonna do this the right way. There you go. Yeah, it's just crazy how times change with the games and everything. I think it was very interesting. This was, you know, one of those groundbreaking, just wild... Like, you could have an arcade in your home at this point. I'm not gonna risk it. We gotta be safe, you know? I'm already uncoordinated enough. There's no way I'm gonna be adding an extra element of difficulty to this. Oof. as I try to get through this as quickly as possible. Let's just kill this man. Just get on with it. Get out of here. Get out of here, Goomba. He turns into a Goomba. He's King Koopa, though. These people, like, it's just crazy. Like, these guys got names and stuff in the next few games, and they all... Like, they all became distinguished characters and stuff. But in here, they're just, like, they're just people that were dreamed up by Nintendo, you know? At this point, like, they had kind of had some other games, and they were, like, you know, really trying to figure out who everybody was. But the next couple of games is when stuff got real, you know? It's like, okay, now they're gonna have personalities, traits, and they're gonna be like, you know, gonna have backstories and stuff. The amount of times I've taken the warp pipe, oh, I'm sure, you know what? Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I thought that was a freaking one of those, you know, you hit it 1,000 times. Also, I don't know if y'all realize this. Look at his hand when he jumps up and hits the bricks. People think he uses his head, but he hits it with his freaking fist. You know, why would you ever assume that he was just smashing it with his head? Although, I guess why would you ever assume he's just smashing it with his bare hand either? See, this is Minecraft before Minecraft when you're punching trees and bricks and stuff. All that gnar. Oh my god, the amount of coins I leave behind when it's just 1 or 2 drives me crazy. Oh, did that wrong too. I'm out of practice. And I will say too, the Joy-Cons with the Switch, not my favorite move for the controllers. I talk about that relentlessly on Twitch. I have countless nightmares about these Joy-Cons and what they do, how unresponsive they get as the battery goes down. Nothing better than that, like, original NES brick, you know, that just perfectly rectangular. There's like 5 buttons on the thing, if that. And, you know. It was like you could do all kinds of weird stuff, like little slip-throughs and things, and, you know, Tetris moves and Dr. Mario moves. You know, on this controller, you can't really do that stuff, and I don't know why. I don't know if there's too many inputs. But, you know, who cares? I'm enjoying some retro. I don't know if y'all have seen that freaking TikTok I did, too. I was playing this game when I was talking about my day stream, and, you know, how much fun I was having when I died, but I was so frustrated at this level specifically. God, that was funny. That's what I love about the clips and the, you know, the TikToks and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's like a time capsule of all, of all the, times we've had on... You know, this journey. Whoops. Oh my god. I always get rocked on this one. Fish and freaking squids and stuff like that just absolutely killing me. But it's all good. Because we got another level to get a mushroom or something, and then, you know, I could get a fire in the castle. God, these games are so great, though. I freaking love these old games. You know, it just, like, nothing makes you feel more like, you know, you're back in the day. What? Excuse me? Nothing makes you feel more like you're back in the day than running over a bridge with fish flying up at you. But no, like, for real, like the retro aspect. So this one, the mistake that I made just now was that I stopped, and you really shouldn't stop. You know, I mean, you can kind of like time it and gauge it sometimes, but if you just run, you should be okay. You know. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of, I don't know if it's Island Adventure or Adventure Island. That series. I played the hell out of Adventure Island 3. I guess it's called Adventure Island 3. But that's one I'm definitely playing on this channel. I don't care what I have to do to get that. I will get that thing in me. What? Yeah, so I don't know. I think the retro nostalgia, everything this just brings. Imagine just getting right back on topic after something like that, but it is what it is. Jeez, man. This one, this castle gets crazy. This castle gets crazy after a while. Like, so they repeat the level designs for the castles and stuff. This one, the second time around, there's just fire spinning all over the place. Yo, it's a nightmare. I don't like it at all. Just kind of setting the stage, too, for the next few series. But if I play more of the Mario games, like 2 and 3, Mario World, I want you guys to know that I have never played those before. Like, I played them a little bit on stream, but I didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo, and as far as Mario 2 goes, I was a dumb kid. So when I got Mario 2, and it was not at all even similar to this kind of game, I was sad and upset. I was like, this is not the game I love. Why is it different? Anytime any game in any series was a little different, I hated it. You know, I just was only wanting the stuff that was familiar. Which, you know, I mean, it sucks because, you know, there's so much good stuff out there that I missed because of that. But definitely understandable. When you're a kid, you don't really get, you know, you're not looking at how well the game is designed, how much fun you can have, and, you know, all this stuff. It's more just like, oh, is that the fun game that I played before, or is this something completely different? You know, it's got the same characters. It was like when I watched a movie back in the day, too. I don't know if you guys have experienced that either, but I would watch a movie with a specific character, and then that actor would forever be associated with that character. And if it wasn't like the same, if, you know, a comedian was playing a serious role, I'd be like, oh, I don't like this. This is ridiculous. You know, what am I watching here? So I had a really weird mindset with that kind of stuff. And luckily, oh, God, not like this. Luckily, I can kind of take things better now, obviously. I want to hope so. Because, God, it was just like, it was so frustrating. You know, you'd play a game and you'd be like, okay, this is called, I don't know, Duke Nukem, let's say. You know, but it's Duke Nukem 0 Hour, not 64, so why is this game not at all the same? And I was, like, older then, too. I was probably, like, I mean, at that time, I was probably getting close to, like, 10, 11, maybe a little younger, but still, you know, when I was talking about Mario 2, I'd go to the store as, like, a 5 or 6-year-old and, you know, have no concept of, oh, this is the second version, you know, they've changed some things to keep it fresh. That didn't matter to me. I just wanted more levels. But when you're older, you think, okay, well, maybe you have some kind of idea of what, you know, new games, keeping it fresh, all that stuff's all about. I've gone through quite a bunch of iterations, how I think about games and things like that. I swear, sometimes I want stuff just to be exactly the same, but, like, added on to the story, and sometimes I want a completely new game. So I have a lot of appreciation for Mario now, especially when they hit 64. Because, you know, you gotta think, Super Mario World was an incredible game. Like, designed, you know, they added the right characters. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, here's the game with the Goombas, and here's the game with, you know, you gotta go here and do this and do that. Like, no, they had different ways you could go. They had secret, like, levels you could unlock and stuff. It was just the items you could get were all very, very different. You know, there's a couple similar items just to keep it, you know, in the realm of the same game. But for the most part, you're playing a completely fresh game with a fresh take. Mario 64, same deal. You know, completely new game, turned on its head. Everything's different. Mario Sunshine, same deal. You know, so they would have like a heavy hitter each time a new system would come out, and it was a completely different concept, completely different game. After that, though, after Sunshine, it's like, you know, it's kind of hit or miss, right? It's like, let's just bring back the old games. And I don't know if it's just because I am also old and I played the old games. Maybe they're marketed towards younger kids who never got to experience that style of game, maybe. But, you know, like the new Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that. It's just kind of interesting how it just kind of, it's like cyclical, you know? Okay, so this is where we're going to start with again and build up. But, I don't know. Rambling about old games is fun. I think I'm going to pick this up on the next one. We're here at level 4, World 4, whatever they call it now. So we're about halfway through the game. I think that this is a good place to stop it, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, have a good day, y'all. Bye bye.